Okay guys, so today we are going to be fitting this new bumper that we bought. We're going to swap out the trims here from my bumper, but we're going to fit this onto the car. We've also got replacement rear lights in here, so let's crack on with the rear lights. Let's get these out. So these are just behind these little cupboards here. So there's two little clips here that we just sort of pull out. So to remove the rear lights, you've got this 10mm bolt and nut here. So you unscrew that, and then just in there, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it's quite dark, but just there is a clip. There's one there, and there's also one further up the top. I don't know if you'll be able to see, just up there, that we need to remove. So you push those in and push the light outwards. So let's unscrew the nut and let's get these lights out. So that's the bolt removed. A bit of a pain without a deep socket. So I would recommend using a 10mm deep socket for that one, but you can get it off with a normal socket if you've got the right patience. So yeah, it's literally undo that bolt and then pull the clips inwards towards you, or towards the inside of the car, and then you should just be able to push it out. So let's give that a go. There you go, just like that. So you've got this little clip here, so you just want to push that little tab down and pull it out, and there you are. That's the light removed. So quite simple. And then you just get the new light and plug it in. Now before we clip it in place, we want to make sure the bulbs work. So we'll just quickly start the car up. See, indicator's working, side light's working. Let's check the reverse light. Happy days, that's all working. So you just push the light in until you get it to clip into place. You need to line the bolt up in there, obviously. So line the bolt up and then push the light in. Let's get that one in, let's crack on with that one. So this one is slightly worse for wears. As you can see, we pulled it out, but the actual bulb holder itself is stuck in place. There's a few broken clips and stuff here, but yeah, bulb holder was still in place. So let's sort that out. Okay, and again, let's plug in the light, the new light, which is in the box. Here we go. So let's plug it in, put it roughly in place, start the car up and check all the bulbs. So the reverse bulb didn't work on that one. Luckily we've kept the old ones with us, so let's swap out the bulbs and give it another test. Lovely stuff, both working. So let's clip it back in place. That's both lights in place and working. Happy days. If we shut the boot down, you can see it looks much better already. Good stuff. Let's crack on with this bumper then. So to take the bumper off, I believe we've got one spline there, one spline there. There are a couple of screws down here as well, which I think we need to take off on either side. And that to me looks it. I don't know if there's anything underneath. Let's just have a quick look. There are also a couple of bolts underneath here, as you can see. So we'll get those out as well. But yeah, let's get this done. Okay, so there's actually an 8mm here on either side as well that you need to take off, and then the bumper just sort of lifts up and drops down. So we've got to take that off as well. That's a screw for the underliner, but then you've got two little switches here for the headlights, so those just unclip. So did it on this side. There's a button there. Just push that in, pull that out, and same on this one. The button's actually on the underneath. If you can see that just under there, but you sort of push it in, pull it out, and that is pretty much the bumper off. Let me get that screw undone there, and then we're good to go now. The radiator doesn't look great, does it? Okay. Interesting here. We might need to put a new radiator in it. Yeah, we'll come to that another time. Obviously that's the crash sensor. Let that dangle down. Do not put that off because the airbag will go off. Let's get that screw undone and then let's start taking the ancillaries off of the bumper. So we've got the two bumpers off. The bits we want to take off are obviously fog lights and indicators on each side, number plate, the number plate holder, and then this sort of silver trim bit here as well. We're going to take that off and swap it out for this one here. As you see, there's some damage there, some damage there. So yeah, let's swap it out. Okay guys, that's the old bumper down there. That's the new one with all the bits on it. So you see we swapped the number plate out that had damage. We put the black insert in there. Yeah, I think it actually looks better. It's got, this one's got the chrome inserts here. There's some light scuffing up the top here, as you can see, but again, we need to do some paint work so we can get, you know, that's an easy surface to get out. Not too stressed about that. It's better than trying to fix this on the old bumper. So yeah, I'm glad to swap that out. So let's get it on the car. Okay, that is the bumper back on, all bolted up in there. As you can see, spines are all bolted up. Same again on that side, all bolted up in there. So let's pop the bonnet down and let's see how she looks. I don't think that looks too bad. Fitment's okay. Gaps are all okay. Happy days. Let's get that number plate back on. There we go. Indicators are all working. That bumper looks pretty good. We're cracking on with this car. Right. Next up, let's get this fitted. I've actually just realised this is the wrong one. So we need the passenger side. But as you can see, this one is for the driver's side. This one needs replacing as well, to be fair. So let's order 2 more of those. And yeah, wait for them to come in. And that is it for this week's video, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Next week, I'm not quite sure what will be happening with the Mini or what you'll see, but she is going for MOT this week. So as of filming this week she goes for MOT. So we'll probably put that through on the next week's video. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next week.